Welcome back. It's Dwan HODLs. It's Tuesday. It was a hot one today, so I'm here shirtless, hanging out. I was able to get off work a little earlier today, and decided to fire up this camera and touch base with you all. It has been a wild Q3 to start off 2024, the Kobe Bryant year. If you've been keeping up with Bitcoin specifically and the cryptocurrency market, you'll know that the fundamentals around it is shaping up the way we planned it, the way we've talked about it the past couple of years. I'm talking about in the heart of the bear market. We talked about it on this channel. Bitcoin's fundamentals. We talked about the market washout, all of the cross collateralization from altcoins, different protocols that were being technical, repressing the price or suppressing the price of Bitcoin technically, because there was so many derivatives, so many different tokens that were being created that were cross collateralized, being used to sell down Bitcoin futures, and all of these different, these speculative mechanisms that have hurt the market last bull cycle. And I think that actually led to the sudden bear market that capped us at $67,000. This is different this time. If you notice, any of you who've tried to trade this market, I have not really been trying to trade this market, and I consider myself to be somewhat of a decent chart reader, and I trade whenever I can. I've stayed away from it. False breakouts after false breakouts, and a lot of washouts. This lets me know that institutions are big time controlling this market, and they're pretty much chopping up, washing out the little retailer and scooping up their Bitcoins. Whether each and every time a retail trader will probably find himself on the wrong side of a trade with Bitcoin in just this entire year, and has probably got their Bitcoin taken by BlackRock or the other ETFs. So, I mean, yes, technical analysis, in my opinion, I still use it, but I only use it to prepare myself to buy more, to HODL, to wait for dips, because I know that we are in fact, a bull market, and it will be confirmed once we properly close above the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders. If you just zoom out to the weekly or zoom out to the monthly, you'll see it shaping up really nice, as Bitcoin is now moving back up out of that $50,000 price range up into past the 60s, or into the 60s now, mid 60s. So it's around $64,000, $65,000 right now. And this comes off the back of the attempted assassination of presidential candidate Donald Trump, who is a strong Bitcoin, pro-cryptocurrency president. This is what he's branding himself as, and this is what he's campaigning himself as, along with majority of the higher up Republican politicians, like Vivek Ramsky or whatever his name is. I think Trump's newly announced vice president is also pro-Bitcoin. Cynthia Lummis, I believe, is Republican, pro-Bitcoin, and many, many more. And so Larry Fink, I mean, we can go the list on and on. And so Elon Musk, reasonably, he's not against Bitcoin, of the idea. So, guys, if you put it all together, the wealthiest of the wealthiest in the wealthiest country of the world are pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto. They've made it known and made it clear now. And if you don't think there's going to be laws that help shape the infrastructure of this industry, and specifically of Bitcoin as a asset, tax-friendly laws, custodial-friendly laws, if you think that Larry Fink and BlackRock, who's probably the largest investment firm who owns the most real estate in the world, Donald Trump, the Teflon Don they'll call him, who's one of the world's best known real estate moguls, and most of the Republicans who own real estate, or the wealthiest of wealthy, I'm going to be just Republicans, but the wealthiest who are pro-Bitcoin openly, and also probably avid real estate owners, if you don't think they're not going to see Bitcoin as property, which you can really just infer that they do, because Trump has mentioned self-custody of Bitcoin. He's mentioned that he would try to get certain politicians away from your Bitcoin, their hands off your Bitcoin and things like that. So he understands it as property in his language, right? Larry Fink has confirmed he understands it as property. Fidelity, the likes, guys, put it together. Please put it together, guys. And if you haven't already, you need to own some of this. This is property, and the wealthiest people in the world, you think they're just gonna wait or try to push it up to $150,000 to $200,000 just to sell it? Nah. No. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Remember that. Don't forget that. Okay? Don't forget what they told you in so many ways. This has already been taken care of. This has already been written. This is how the game is going to go. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not going to wake up to this fact until all the chess pieces are in place, and then that is it. And I think that the successors of the largest administration, or the most powerful administration of government in the world, are going to pump this thing to high heaven. They're going to pump this to high heaven, and you need to be positioning yourself. If you ever felt disenfranchised, if you felt like you were discriminated against, if you felt like the central bank has stolen your future, stolen your children's future, you need to get a dog in the fight. And I'm just telling you, I'm warning you to get ready. If you think this won't be contagious and that other countries won't follow suit outside because of what U.S. is trying to be a trailblazer for, I think El Salvador is the trailblazer for it, but when the U.S., when the big dog gets involved, you're going to find out. We talked about this, man. I talked about this. I'm telling you, I had so much conviction about this. Not just, and you know, I'm not one of these guys. Y'all know, whoever watches these videos, y'all know I'm not someone who just comes out in bull markets and then I start to get hype all of a sudden. Bitcoin at $17,000 or $18,000. I'm in El Salvador. 2022. December or November. Bitcoin conference, El Salvador. Bitcoin's at $17,000, $18,000. We're in the heart of the bear market, and I'm at a conference with other people who are pro-Bitcoin and Bitcoin only, anti-vax, freedom fighters. These people, I was around them for almost, it was just a few days, maybe 3 days or 4 days. So much conviction, unwavering, and we were all so bullish in the pit of the bear market, 17K Bitcoin. So if you were anything like that or anything close, you deserve what is about to happen. And if you did not remain bullish, you ran away from this market and you're still away from the market, you deserve what's going to happen. So anyways, guys, if you're still accumulating, time's of the essence, in my opinion. But if you do, get some non-KYC if you want. If you don't want that, look at Coinbase. I got a link for both down in the description if you're looking to collect Bitcoin or whatever your favorite cryptocurrency is. Also, a good wallet to self-custody is going to be down in the description below as well. You can look at Trezor's options. You can look at the Cold Card wallet at the CoinKite.com link down below as well. Also, you know, if you're still fighting for people to understand people around you to understand what Bitcoin is, there's a great book that you may want to get for them as a gift. That link's down below in the description box as well. Check them out. But yeah, man, this is exciting times. I'm gonna keep it under 10 minutes. It is hot, as you can see. I'm out. Peace.